Also, Drew Carney live this morning out in Sublimity. He's previewing the 41st annual Harvest Festival. It's going to be going on all weekend. That is one big tractor, my friend.
Wow.
It's 5:12. You're watching News Channel 8 at Sunrise, where the news comes first.
That's Drew Carney this morning. He has made the trip south. He is down in Sublimity.
And Drew, you're talking about this weekend's Harvest Festival.
Let me start, though, by saying this. Daniel, give me some pull this morning. Sublimity Harvest Festival is back. 41st year. It takes place this weekend, and we're going to preview all of the tractor pulling, truck pulling, ATV pulling, monster truck fun coming up starting next, right here on News Channel 8 at Sunrise.
Drew Carney is out and about this morning in Sublimity, previewing this weekend's annual Harvest Festival.
Drew, they've been doing this 41 years down there?
Yes, and why has it taken me so long to come and preview this great event? This is a first for our Out and About segment. Our first visit to Sublimity, our first preview of the annual Sublimity Harvest Festival. Real quickly, it does start tomorrow, Friday, continues all day Saturday, and they go late till like 1 o'clock in the morning with some of the entertainment. Then they'll do it again on Sunday. Truck pulling, tractor pulling, horse pulling, monster truck shows, food, live entertainment, kids zone. It's a big happening down here in the small town of Sublimity with about 20,000 people expected to attend. This guy will be there, Jim Burns. Jim, it all started, like I said, 40 plus years ago, and it started with this, the tractor. Yep. Give me another pull this morning. Daniel, tell me about those early days of the Harvest Festival, and if you could do it in 30 seconds or less, that would be greatly appreciated.
No problem. Originally it started, we had the track up in Sublimity, and we didn't have this fancy pulling equipment. We had an actual just flat piece of metal, and we had people lined up along the track, and they would jump on and create the weight from the amount of people on it, and that would stop the tractors.
And the whole idea was which farmer could pull the most.
Exactly, the most and the farthest.
Now the idea is how much fun can we have? A lot of fun to be had is, you stay right there, Steve. You stay right there. I will come to you. With tractor pulling behind me, I say we have truck pulling in 15 minutes and monster trucks coming our way in the 6 o'clock hour. Russ and Brent, it's going to be a good day in Sublimity. Back to you for now.
Love the monster trucks. Thanks, Drew. And Drew is out and about this morning down in Sublimity for the very first time. He's previewing this weekend's Harvest Festival.
Sublimity, of course, just east of Salem, and their annual Harvest Festival is this weekend. Noel, give me the truck pull. Modified truck pulling, part of the action out here at Harvest Festival. It's a little loud, but that's not going to stop us this morning. We're coming back with more after this on News Channel 8 at Sunrise. Attaboy, Noel! Woo!
Doesn't it? Maybe a future Out and About segment. This morning, he is down in Sublimity talking about the Harvest Festival.
There's a little bit of everything to do, right? From monster trucks to a kids zone.
I don't want to talk about future segments this morning, Russ and Brenda, because I want to enjoy this one. I'm soaking it all up here in Sublimity this morning. I will admit we were running a little late this morning. My fault, not Camera Steve's. So we've only been down here for about 45 minutes, but I'm liking every bit of Sublimity. I'm liking Noel here. Noel, before I do the official interview for this segment, I'll let people know Sublimity, less than 10 miles east of Salem. The Harvest Festival happens every year for more than 40 years, and it happens again this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they go late. Entertainment till like 1 o'clock in the morning. A little partying going on here, I would imagine.
Yeah, there's a little bit of beer drinking that happens and some good barbecue.
So Noel participates in the modified truck pulling event. There's also monster trucks, there's tractor pulls, there's a kids zone, there's a parade. Modified truck pulling, though, for those who don't know, how does this competition work? How do you win?
Well, it's real tricky. You got to be able to read the track really well. Tire pressures, gear selection, and of course horsepower is a big key.
And this morning, a little muddy track. The track's a little soft, so that affects things.
Oh, absolutely. Makes a big difference. If it's slick and slimy, we don't really care for that too much.
Let's do it anyway, though. Can we do it one more time? Because I liked watching you just muscle down the track there. That got me excited.
I think we got another run left in her.
Now, go ahead into your driver's side there. I noticed when I opened the door there, I was just taking a look myself, and I noticed Noel has no passenger seat, so to speak. But Noel, you said I could maybe just sit on the metal there?
Yep, you sure can if you're
But
game.
it seems dangerous.
It's a little bit, but you'll be fine. We'll take it easy for you.
I could do this because I'm a grown adult. Children do not do this at home. I see no seatbelt here on this side, but I see a helmet, so I'm putting it on, Russ and Brenda. All right, no! Bring it when you're ready! Oh my goodness, I don't even know what to grab onto.
If we can get her started.
Okay, here we go. Sublimity Harvest Festival. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're off and running on a Thursday morning. Oh yeah! Woo! Russ and Brenda, back to you.
We finally found something louder than Drew.
Drown them out.
Thank you, sir.
And we're taking a trip south this morning down to Sublimity. That's where Drew Carney is. The Harvest Festival. There's trucks and tractors. Lots of fun, Drew.
Yes. Just east of Salem is where you'll find Sublimity, and it's where you'll find the Sublimity Harvest Festival this weekend. We showed you tractor and truck pulling earlier. How about the big deals? The monster trucks coming your way on a Thursday morning. We're back with more previews of the Sublimity Harvest Festival on News Channel 8 at sunrise. Good morning, big guy.
Drew Carney is out and about this morning in Sublimity, previewing this weekend's annual Harvest Festival.
And now, Drew, this is in its 41st year. I know it's your first, but they've been doing this for 41 of them.
Yes, since 1973. That was the first year. This will be the 41st. Russ and Brenda, have you ever seen an ATV pull before? Can I ask you that?
We're about to.
Let's see one this morning. Yes. Give it to me this morning, Dustin. ATV pulls, truck pulls, tractor pulls, horse pulling even, all part of the Sublimity Harvest Festival. There's also a kid zone. There's also live musical entertainment. There's also great food. And oh, did I forget one other thing? I think I did. Monster trucks are back. Monster trucks, I'm going to say, the featured attraction each year at this festival. And this morning, we have, I'm going to say, 2 out of the 3 people you see are monster truck drivers. Maybe there's a third one in the making. Jimmy, Jet, and Dawn Cretin, wife, husband, son, monster truck driver. Question for you here first, Dawn. Raging debate since the beginning of the automobile. Who is the better driver, the female or the male?
Well, it depends on what you consider better. My truck always looks better because it doesn't have so much destruction done to it all the time. Jimmy's a great driver. I've learned everything that I know from him, and if I ever get to drive as well as he does, I don't want him to really hear this, so I hope he doesn't, but I'd be very proud to be able to do that. As far as fan favorite, I think I might win that one.
I'd like to see you drive this morning. So let's say you in the truck. Jimmy stays with me. We'll do the interview. 15 minutes. The monster truck demonstration courtesy of Dawn, the interview with Jimmy, and more on the Sublimity Harvest Festival now in its 41st year. Russ and Brenda, back to you for now.
I noticed that she said he's the better driver, but her truck has a lot less damage. That doesn't seem to jive, but all right, Drew, we'll see you in 15. And Drew Carney this morning has made the trip down to Sublimity, not far from Salem. He's talking about this weekend's Harvest Festival. Drew?
And I have a monster truck over my shoulder. Bring it this way, Dawn. I said Dawn, as in D-A-W-N, not Dawn. That's the woman behind the wheel. And monster trucks are back for this year's Sublimity Harvest Festival. Assuming you can still hear me, we'll have a preview with the monster truck after this on News Channel 8 at sunrise. Thanks for killing that.
It's 6:47. Drew Carney is out and about this morning. He's hanging out with some folks down in Sublimity for the Harvest Festival.
It's all about girl power and the monster trucks this morning, Drew.
Always a good time here, Brenda and Russ, at the Sublimity Harvest Festival, now in its 41st year. Let me give you the quick details on the where and the when. Sublimity, less than 10 minutes from the Highway 22 exit. Right there at Salem. So you're 10 minutes away from Salem. They've done it now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for many years, and it's back again this year, same days, all the hours, right there on your screen. Last hour, right here, we saw a little modified truck pulling. The modified truck behind me here still this morning. We saw some tractor pulling. We saw an ATV doing some pulling. All those things will happen again this weekend. Kids Zone, parade, great food, live musical entertainment, and oh, by the way, as Russ and Brenda just alluded to, monster trucks are back. And we have the monster truck tandem of Dawn and Jimmy Cretin, wife and husband. I was doing this. That's what I do.
You got it right.
Dawn, we talked to you earlier, so I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to see you drive. Can we watch you get into the monster truck?
Absolutely.
Dawn leaves for the driving demo. Jimmy stays with me. And while your wife gets into the truck, I am still curious. I don't know how this works. Are you a team or do you compete against each other in these competitions?
Well, you know, we are a team, but we do compete against each other when we're on the line against each other. If we happen to draw each other, if the brackets work out that way, we forget about being husband and wife. I mean, I don't lay down for her because, you know, if she wins, I never hear the end of it. You know, so she's always going down. But you know what? I do root for her. I mean, if we get to the final round against each other, then one of us is going to win. The team's going to win. So I mean, it's both. I mean, and we've been doing this I've been in the business for 18. Dawn's been in the business for about 14. So there's a lot of times we do go up against each other. And here at the Harvest Festival, it's a freestyle event basically. So we'll be a team this weekend and not really racing each other. But
let me interrupt. Is she ready to go, do you think? Dawn, if you're ready, can you back her up? Because let's see some monster trucking this morning. Maybe you and I need to get out of the way a little bit.
Yeah.
She is the mother of 4 children. So I'm wondering how dangerous that you can't afford to have her get hurt. Is this dangerous at all?
No, not too much. I mean, the safety element of the monster trucks have come a long ways. We have a lot of extra every year. We kept getting more safety features and more safety features. So not too bad.
We should admit, the track is sloppy this morning. They said, Drew, we really can't run the monster trucks on the track this morning and still have it in good shape for the competition this weekend. A little rain overnight. I said, can we just see the thing moving forward? Thank you, Dawn, for showing us moving forward.
I'm actually hoping the crew didn't see this. They've been washing this thing for the last 2 days.
If you want to see the real show, check it out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday in Sublimity, my new favorite out and about destination, although we are out of time now, sadly to say. Russ and Brenda, back to you.
You got it. Sure has been fun, Drew. Thanks.